Shiesty, Lontrell Williams gave up no one. Absolutely no one. We never cooperated with the government whatsoever. The paperwork that he's reading is that our defense was that we blamed the alleged victims, that the victims were trying to hold up and rob Pooh and his crew, and that's why the guns came out. The victim said, I don't have a gun, I never owned a gun, and through our investigation and the evidence, we found not only did he own a gun, he had a firearm box in the trunk with ammunition in the trunk. Both of these alleged victims were total liars, totally full of shit. And that's why, instead of getting 10 years, the judge gave him under 5 years for a shooting case. Not because of any kind of, he cooperated. He didn't cooperate with shit.
They never cooperated with the government. The victims say we ain't had no guns, but Pooh and you proved they did have guns. And because of the information you gave on them to prove they had guns is the reason Pooh didn't get 10 years and got under 5. And you say you didn't cooperate and you calling me a moron. We gonna run that back one more time.
Today we're breaking down one of the most talked about topics in hip-hop right now. Pooh Shiesty, the Memphis rapper who just got out of federal prison, is facing a huge wave of online rumors accusing him of snitching, and he is now fighting back harder than ever.
Response to this, okay, Pooh Shiesty's lawyer actually issued a statement denying all of Wack's claims. All right, basically, look, this was on a whole bunch of channels. Wack says Pooh Shiesty's a snitch. Wack claims blah. This is pretty. This was a campaign, all right. And if Wack 100 gets on a campaign with your name involved, it's a bad day at the office. But Pooh Shiesty's lawyer basically reached out via Instagram. He said, this is 100% fake news at Wack 100. There is no paperwork that would say at Pooh Shiesty said a word about anything on anything. In fact, none of the 3 charge gave proffers on anything about anything having to do with other people. This is just a straight mistruth. They all took pleas to the same crime, 1 count of a possession of a weapon during a drug crime. None of them gave a proffer about anything. It was a straight plea with all of them having the other 3 life felony counts dismissed. But why bother with facts? Just throw something out there for clicks. Okay.
Multiple viral videos are circulating that claim he cooperated with authorities to get a lighter sentence, and a well-known industry figure even doubled down on those allegations. But Pooh Shiesty isn't just sitting back and letting the internet decide his legacy. He's gone on camera, shared official paperwork, openly refuted the claims, and called out the people spreading them. So what did he actually do or not do? Why are fans split on this? And how could these rumors impact his career now that he's out of prison and dropping new music? We're breaking all of that down, piece by piece, so you walk away with the full story, and not just the internet noise.
When it comes to this, okay? And Pooh Shiesty released a statement, said, Omerta, right? It will never show in no paperwork that I sat down with the government and gave a statement on no one on the case with me, nor anyone else for something in return. In that case, I will not be here. A factual proffer is not of a government proffer where the weak will sit down and tell their soul. No, I hope he hit the books in jail. That's all I'll say. Know the difference before you use my name in vain. Before I bit some cheese, I sit down and keep quiet. Anyone that enter a negotiation plea agreement, it will be a factual proffer of the factual basis that the government will use in court to prove of the guilt they're trying to show. I want all you lame-ass dudes keep the same energy. I stand on business, and we know he stands on business.
Before we get into the drama, let's set the stage. Pooh Shiesty is a rapper from Memphis, Tennessee, whose real name is Lontrell Donnell Williams Jr. He rose to national attention around 2020 and 2021 with his breakout mixtape Shiesty Season, and especially with his hit song Back in Blood featuring Lil Durk, which became an anthem in hip-hop. His sound, personality, and connection to the southern rap scene quickly made him a major figure, and he was signed to 1017 Records and Atlantic Records positions that put him squarely in the spotlight of mainstream rap culture. But it wasn't long after his rise that legal trouble caught up with him. He was first arrested in 2020 in connection with a shooting incident in Florida, and then again in 2021 relating to another violent incident. These charges ultimately led to a federal conviction for conspiracy involving firearms, and he was sentenced to more than 5 years in a federal system. The judge credited him with time served, but the conviction and prison time were real and serious. He served roughly 3 years of his sentence and was released early in October 2025, sparking a wave of excitement from fans who have been waiting for his comeback. So when you're talking about Pooh Shiesty trending again, people aren't just paying attention because of a viral video. They're paying attention because this is a major artist with a complicated past and a devoted fan base that expects authenticity.
To Wack 100, okay? While he was locked up, Wack 100 started a massive debate, basically claiming that Pooh Shiesty had snitched in a proffer agreement, and he's been stepping on his neck ever since, man. He's been getting mad disrespectful, and some people feel like that's why Pooh Shiesty showed the paperwork on Facebook the other day. And it's possible. Is it possible that just to get everybody off of his case for these snitching allegations, would he have pretended like he was getting sent back to jail to clear the block? I don't know, but let's hear what Wack was saying back then.
The Matrix.
See, they saying what you said, bro. Everything on that paper is what you didn't confirm.
Hey, so what you think on Crip Mac?
I mean, I don't know. They just say he got a gun case. I think somebody told on him to ask me.
Damn, he got a gun.
Is somebody
case?
name in Pooh Shiesty paperwork?
No,
His
it's
name's
a
in
few
Pooh
names,
Shiesty
yeah,
paperwork.
yes,
Pooh
yes,
Shiesty
names
talked
in
about two niggas in his paperwork because he got two co-defendants. In his proffer, he mentioned both of them.
Oh man, why y'all making Memphis look bad like that?
We ain't the
there.
ones that
Come on, ain't
sat
got nothing
down
to
for
do
the
with
proffer,
Memphis,
my
bro.
nigga.
It ain't our fault.
Wait, hold on. Wait, slow down, bro. See, nigga, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with Memphis, bro.
Instead of ignoring the rumors, Pooh Shiesty did something bold and public. He went on camera, shared his actual indictment paperwork on social media, and addressed the claims head-on. In that footage, he made it clear in his own words that he did not cooperate with prosecutors or snitch on anyone in his case. According to his statement, backed by a post from his attorney, Pooh Shiesty and his legal team never provided information to authorities that implicated anyone else. The defense strategy was based on arguing that the alleged victims were actually trying to rob him and his crew, and that's why weapons were involved. The attorney even called the allegations of cooperation idiotic and insisted that there was no flipping or testimony provided against anyone else. That was a crucial moment because it wasn't just talk on a live stream or speculation in the comments. This was him referencing real legal paperwork tied to his federal case. He said publicly that he and his crew kept it solid, fought the case in court, and did not fold under pressure, which directly contradicts the snitch rumors that were floating around. This move by Pooh Shiesty threw the internet into a frenzy. Fans, rappers, and barbershop analysts all weighed in with their own opinions and reactions.
He was back behind bars, and this really all kind of got sourced from a stream with Ben the Don. So look at this. All right. Basically, Ben the Don let it be known, all right, or this stream kind of left people believing that Pooh's house had been raided and that he had gone back to jail.
Another bet?
You streaming or not?
Yeah, I'm streaming, nigga.
Oh, nah, I can't have. Okay, you remember that bet when Buddy had this right here, and I told you I was like, he going to jail?
Yeah.
He's going back. When you get off stream, call me. Hey,
Don't say that, bro.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Hey. Took everything to clean them up.
Are you fucking serious?
The nigga retarded, bro. It hasn't hit the streets yet.
I hope you lying, nigga.
Bro, last time I was lying to you?
No, you did lie last time.
Okay then. Remember, I always get the shit first. Hey, he got my camera. Bro, the niggas, bro.
Yeah, I gotta stop getting the stream, bro. You about to? I'll call you in a little bit, bro.
Just to make sure there's no confusion, Pooh Shiesty's attorney also publicly addressed this issue and pushed back against the rumors. According to the attorney, the idea that Pooh Shiesty provided information to prosecutors is completely false. The defense strategy did not cooperate with authorities. The attorney said emphatically that no one in the case flipped or testified against others, and that there was simply no basis for the snitch allegations. That's an important detail because you have to look at what actual legal counsel is saying when there's a dispute like this. The claim isn't just Pooh Shiesty saying it on social media. It's backed by statements from someone who was in the courtroom and dealt with the paperwork firsthand. When you put that side by side with the rumors, it becomes clear that there's a major gap between what was being circulated online and what the legal defense actually argued.
Was in jail, he going back, and then news began quickly reporting on this, okay, all over social media. Pooh Shiesty reportedly back in custody with a release date of April the 11th, 2026. Okay, people saying First Day Out Part 2 coming soon, all right? He tore up the charts with First Day Out. So, you know, maybe it's time for that Part 2. But
this whole situation shows how fast rumors can spread in today's online world. At one point, fans even thought Pooh Shiesty had been arrested again because of a misinterpreted moment on a live stream. A close associate was streaming, A phone call was misunderstood, and suddenly people were convinced he had been taken back to prison. That turned out to be completely false, but within hours it had spread across platforms and got more people talking about Pooh Shiesty's legal status. That's the kind of noise that fuels misinformation. A single misheard comment becomes a headline. A rumor gets repeated enough times to feel official, and before you know it, fans are left trying to separate fact from fiction. In this case, the snitch rumors were repeated so widely that it almost took over the conversation around Pooh Shiesty's release and new music. But the rapper himself took control of the narrative by showing paperwork and explaining his side directly to his audience.
Shortly after this, Pooh Shiesty's team, not Pooh Shiesty himself, his team, all right, very important, they reached out to academics to clarify the situation. They said he's not locked up. All right, they said, update, Pooh Shiesty's record label reached out to me and confirmed that he's not in jail. Apparently his April release date existed since his release, but he's on home confinement till April, like he has been the whole time since his release. Now, after this, okay, that streamer that we saw a minute ago, Bender Don, also explained that the release was actually just Shiesty getting off his halfway house restrictions.
As this controversy unfolded, Pooh Shiesty released new music that reflects where he's at after his release. His first single back, titled FDO, dropped shortly after he got out of prison, and includes references to his experiences and where he stands in the rap game post-incarceration. The fact that he's already dropping music shows that his focus is on rebuilding and moving forward. The snitching rumors are just noise in the background compared to the comeback he's pursuing. So while the internet debates and commentary channels hash out opinions, Pooh Shiesty is trying to let his music speak for him.
Pooh Shiesty is facing prison time after pleading guilty to a gun charge in Miami federal court. The case against Lontrell Williams Jr. stems from 3 shootings during the past 2 years, 2 of them happening right here in South Florida. In October of 2020, prosecutors say that Williams and another man shot 2 men after arranging to buy marijuana and high-end sneakers from them. Then in May of last year, Williams was accused of shooting a security guard in the leg at a Miami strip club. Now, prosecutors say he could get up to 20 years in prison, but attorneys from both sides are reportedly seeking a shorter sentence to roughly 8 years in prison instead.
Let's break it down cleanly. Pooh Shiesty is a major hip-hop artist from Memphis with a serious past involving federal prison time. After his release in October 2025, rumors spread online claiming he snitched to get a lighter sentence. These rumors were fueled by commentary, misinterpretation, and viral videos. Pooh Shiesty responded by showing official case paperwork and rejecting the snitch claims. His attorney also publicly denied any cooperation with prosecutors. False arrest rumors even trended briefly due to a misheard livestream moment. He's already dropping new music as he works on his comeback. This whole situation shows just how powerful rumors can be in the digital age, but it also shows that artists can take control of their narrative when they choose to address the claims head on.